Okay, let me maybe start with a little bit of theory right away, and then we go to your demo. Are you
Okay, I'll stop. Sure.
Are you sharing it already?
Yeah. Your sunglasses, man. You look high.
It's life, by the way.
Just kidding. We're fools. All right, let's resume. Give me a warning before it starts.
Resume record. YouTube is live. Hi, everyone. We are having our class outside today at AI Start Academy's Mission District location. We are going over voice agents today. And we are just having a nice day here in San Francisco. Jose had some time to play with his AI agents at home that he built on the last class and optimize those agents to
Yes.
work better.
Yeah.
Want to say a couple of words about that?
Yeah, so from last week's class, Codex was a new tool that I never used before that has completely changed the way I work. I have started to automate a lot of the tasks that I have to do. For example, create a Google business profile for a client. I did that entirely with Codex and just my WhatsApp. So that was pretty incredible. And also finalize the NAN workflow for any leads that contact me on my website. That the NAN workflow helps me to generate drafts, so I don't have to spend time to learn about them. There's improvements for refinement, but I think it's a good base step. Today, we're learning about voice agents. I do receive several calls regarding business information from potential leads. I don't entirely want a voice AI agent to qualify my leads. I would still prefer to answer the phone, but if in the situations that I can't reach the phone, I would like to have a little bit of a more structured or formal process than just a voicemail. So that's what we're going to go into today. We're going to use VAPI to build that, and then Alex will provide a little theory and insights
Jose,
about
yeah,
voice AI agents.
and Jose has already started working on his voice agents in VAPI. But just to give a little bit of background here, let's see. So screen sharing first. Share. So we've been following through our classes and are following our AI Start Academy's Bootcamp workbook that offers chapters on almost all topics related to AI that we teach here in AI Start Academy. And today we are at the chapter of voice agents, and we just quickly covered a little bit of theory around it. So a voice AI agent is an automated system that conducts spoken conversations with humans by combining four sequential capabilities. It listens, speech recognition, understands, language model reasoning, response, text generation, and speaks speech synthesis. The term distinguishes these systems from simple voice-activated commands. A voice AI agent sustains a multi-turn dialogue, preserves context across exchanges, and can invoke external tools such as CRM systems, calendars, or booking engines mid-conversation. Voice agents are particularly valuable in three contexts: customer support, answering inbound calls without a human queue, onboarding, walking a new customer through a product setup conversationally, and interactive voice response, IVR. The automated phone menus, traditionally navigated by key presses, are now replaced with natural language dialogue.
Interesting that it doesn't mention cells.
Not interesting. I think that's one thing, according to the Has audit, that maybe we would want to keep to ourselves, even though the capabilities for replacing sales could potentially be replaced by AI agents, voice agents, but some qualifications maybe could done by AI if you have a large number of requests that come in and you are busy. For example, you are a small business owner of like a paint store, let's say, or a tile store, and then you have a lot of customers that call you, maybe you're a construction business, and so or maybe an SEO agency, and then suddenly all your marketing efforts have paid off and you have a ton of calls that come in, and then you are busy in your showroom, for example, and you don't have time to qualify the call, and if you lose it, usually no one will call back and you won't call back. But if you have a voice agent attached to your phone system, you can easily just let the chatbot talk instead of you, the LLM trained on your company's data, and then it can qualify the lead for you, maybe answer some questions, maybe just take the information. But the main thing is that there is the call was answered. There was some type of a communication.
So you're saying if volume picks up, then that's when it's worth implementing an AI system. I was listening to a podcast by Neil Patel over the weekend, and he did mention that it doesn't matter how much volume you get. If you're paying a specific price for something, you should expect to receive a call. So, for example, if you're buying a house, you don't want to speak to an AI agent. You want to speak to an actual person, like for those really big purchases. But let's say maybe like a food order or something like that, then maybe.
I don't know yet. We don't know. I think it's just evolving. We already talk about AI real estate agencies and all type of AI enhanced sales processes. Like I heard about an example somewhere in the Bay Area. Someone just generated a website using AI for their house that they wanted to sell and sold it. I don't remember how the story ended, but there was an attempt already. And it generated 3D whatever maps and
Oh yeah. In that case, it definitely can help. But yeah, the first touch point, I think it's even like when you go someplace and order food and there's kiosk, I don't like it. I mean, it's okay for it's like a fast food, but if you go to more expensive prices, like the fact that there's a kiosk, they don't even say hello. I don't like that. So it depends on what the situation. Also, I went to a chiropractor and there was a self check-in person and the receptionist never even say hi. I didn't like that. I didn't want to get back to the. So it depends on the situation. But anyways, I don't want to get off.
No
But anyways,
problem.
back to you.
So I think that's good. It's a question that maybe bothers a lot of people too. Let me just make sure that I'm screen sharing right now. And the architecture of a voice agent is following. So speech to text is called STT. You will see this short abbreviation if you work with voice agents. Callers' spoken words are digitized and converted into a text transcript by an automatic speech recognition ASR engine, such as DeepGram, Google Speech, Assembly AI, or OpenAI Whisper. LLM reasoning, the transcript together with a system prompt and any conversation history is sent to a large language model that generates a text reply. Text-to-speech, TTS, the text reply is converted into synthesized audio file by a speech synthesis engine. Delivery, the audio is streamed sent to the end channel, a phone call, a Telegram bot message, a web chat widget, or an IVR trunk. I'd like you to just pay attention to one thing here is that the response is actually generated in text form, and it's not the voice that the LLM works with. It works with the text representation of it, split into the same tokens that we learned about, at our first lectures. And
But there's also an issue with that because as you know, speech to text, there's always the problems with like accents or not getting the right words. So that I noticed that sometimes that can sometimes throw it off a bit compared to just like
So an idea here is that what starts playing important role here is a term called latency, which means that how soon does your voice agent responds to you? And if that time is too long, everyone will drop the phone. But then
If it's too fast, then they're gonna drop off too as well.
no, if it's too fast, they will just receive shitty answers because LLMs need to think through the answers first.
I mean, but yeah, but then they get frustrated and
Yeah.
drop off too.
Yeah, so that's why the infrastructure under the voice agents is so important. And there are a few major companies right now, the biggest players in the market, I think, that have paved the way for establishing those production-ready voice agent systems that can be used by large corporations and small businesses alike. For example, ElevenLabs is a company that takes care of synthesized voices, and I think they have the biggest library currently of actor voices and just human voices. And this platform, it allows to let me just show you a quick demo here.
If you guys have any questions about building voice AI agents, feel free to drop your questions in the chat.
Yep.
Oh, we're not seeing your screen.
No.
We're seeing the old document.
Oh. Thank you. Oh, maybe it's just a delay.
Oh, it is delaying. Okay.
Okay. So ElevenLabs is a system that allows generating agents with tools connected to it, additional knowledge base, but like the best part about ElevenLabs is its ability to offer different type of voices, and its library is the biggest as far as I know. And you can integrate ElevenLabs into other systems, and I think that's what probably major usage. So they originally started with these voice libraries, and so this is their strongest suite. And then if you connect that with VAPI, for example, that system has an infrastructure to manage your phone calls, for example. But then if you add Twilio on top of that, you would have an ability to also scale your phone operations. So
And then, sorry, I'm still confused the difference between VAPI and ElevenLabs.
So technically, I think that they're trying to catch up with each other. But if we talk about the originating factors of them, ElevenLabs originally did the same tools like text to speech and speech to text functionality. So you can, for example, translate one language into another using ElevenLabs. You can also connect tools and knowledge base to it, but I don't think that it's what it's famous for, mostly. So I think that each company, when they were developing the original functionality, they had that mode, that first thing that they were trying to deliver. And then each of the companies, they may be already doing similar things, but the original functionality that the company became kind of known for or used for are for ElevenLabs, it's the voice library, choosing the voice. Then for VAPI, it's an ability to connect a phone agent that would work as a customer service representative, for example, or front desk assistant. And then for NA10, it was, for example, back-end automations to connect different tools. But now, as we can see, you can like achieve things in different ways, and every platform is trying to catch up. So it will be a non-stop game of just keeping an eye on all of the platforms that currently exist, and learning their new capabilities and seeing which one is stronger at which parts going forward, and switching tools or combining them in a best possible way. So what the final thought here is that that line of what the difference is really evaporating fast. But there is still a line. So if you talk about ElevenLabs, the biggest differentiator is the library of voices and actors, including iconic voices. They even had a campaign, I remember, they paid people to record their voices.
They have Celia Cruz.
Yeah.
Then they have the Wizard of Oz girl, Megatron.
Yeah.
So I imagine they're paying for IP for these,
Collaborations.
Right? Interesting.
Yep. And then VAPI, you can create an assistant here that would be trained, for example, for a spa as one of the sample assistants. That would be so they were busy right away with an infrastructure for an LLM. It's over here, like in the document. The differentiator is also outlined. Is an infrastructure service platform for building and operating full duplex voice AI agents on real phone calls, where ElevenLabs provides only the voice. VAPI provides the entire coordination layer. It accepts inbound calls, runs ACR, routes text to an LLM, requests text-to-speech audio, and stream that audio back to the caller, all with the sub-second timing required for a natural telephone conversation. So the defining operational characteristic of VAPI is its management of dialogue protocol. It detects when the caller stops speaking, handles mid-sentence interruptions, the caller taking over the bot, manages silences, and knows when to hang up. These timing problems are more difficult than they appear, and are the primary reason production teams use a platform like VAPI rather than assembling the pipeline from raw API calls. So you can mix and match things nowadays too. So that's the idea. You gotta find that's what an AI integrator's, I guess, job is. And even when you do it for your own company or for other companies, is to figure out which tool to use in which case, and that comes mainly with a lot of experiments.
Cool. I'm excited to get into VAPI and start in the agents.
And one last thing is Twilio here. So Twilio has been around for a while. So they have a cloud communications platform that provides real phone numbers, call routing, SMS delivery as a programmable service. And in the context of voice AI agents, Twilio's primary role is telephony provisioning. It supplies the phone number that an inbound caller dials and router that call to VAPI for processing. So Twilio does not perform, at least not yet, yes. Its role in the voice agent stack is analogous to telephone exchange. It handles the physical communications layer so that the intelligence layer, VAPI plus LLM, can focus on the conversation. So since Twilio has been around for a while, their infrastructure level is much more robust, you know. So if you talk about scale, you take each of the company's most kind of strongest suites and build a stack out of them.
Okay.
Or maybe eventually trying to move it locally too if you're an enterprise. So the differentiator, a common point of confusion is the relationship between ElevenLabs and VAPI because both produce voice output. The distinction is architectural. ElevenLabs is a single function text-to-speech service. It transforms text into high-quality audio. It does not recognize speech, reason over language, or manage call flow. It is one component in a larger pipeline. And VAPI is an end-to-end voice agent platform. It coordinates ACR, LLM, and TTS, potentially including ElevenLabs and its TTS engine, and manages the real-time dialogue protocol for phone calls and web sessions. A useful shorthand, ElevenLabs is the voice, VAPI is the brain, ears, voice, and handset, assembled into a single operating system for phone-based AI agents. Cool. So you can also integrate a knowledge base into a voice agent. Same thing that we talked about ChatGPT's custom projects or ChatGPT custom GPTs. And then you can also send commands to your CRM. So for example, when your voice agent talks to someone on the phone or via live digital avatar that we will cover in a couple of days, he can use your invoicing tools or CRM tools to qualify the leads or update their information, send like update newsletters, things like that, you know. Production stack. So latency is pretty important here. Multilingual configuration, LLM output filtering, and then let's go and do it right now. So grab this part and just go and create an agent on ElevenLabs and VAPI.
So what I did is I created a VAPI account. It first asked me what did I wanted to do, which is to, after a specific number of rings, to greet the caller saying thank you for calling my agency and to leave a message. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. Then it asked me what languages should you should it speak, and it said English and Spanish. I don't know if it just picked up my name. I was like, okay, this guy's Mexican. Obviously, he speaks Spanish, but maybe I don't. What if I was Russian? I don't know. Nice. So I said English primarily. Sometimes I do have Spanish speaking customers, but I don't want the agent to just code switch and speak multiple languages. Only if they start to speak in their corresponding language. That's the answer. So now, what should your agent do? It says missed call voicemail, agent reception routing, lead capture, support intake. So for now, it's just the missed called voicemail agent. So it's essentially just a smarter voicemail. And let's see. What are the typical callers the agents who are the typical callers this agent will talk to? It mixed anyone. Sometimes it's just spammy calls, unfortunately. I also would love not to answer those type of calls. I don't think there's a way to filter that, because if there's a way to filter that, that itself is already help. And then this is building your agent. Do we want to work on an existing business phone number? Yes. Speak with your assistant. Now it's asking me to speak to it. All right, hello. I do have an existing business phone number. Let's see what's going on here. Let's speak with your assistant. Let me try again because it was connected to my phone. I would like for it to connect to an existing business number. Okay, I don't know what's going on.
Did it hang up or something?
No,
Is it hanging?
because it was giving me prompts, and then now it says build your agents, and it doesn't allow me to have the chat.
End call. Okay, try again. Just end call. Start call again. Okay, start again.
Oh, hold on. I see the issue. It's my Bluetooth.
Hmm.
Let's remove that and try again. Okay. And call. Let's try again. I would like to connect to an existing business number.
Get back to you as soon as possible.
You might want to turn off your audio, and then I'll connect to mine. And then, yeah, now they can hear mine. All right, hello?
Great. Hello. Thanks for calling Jose Angio Studios. I'm ready to take your message. Could you please provide 1, your name, 2, a callback number, 3, the reason for your call. I'll make sure we get this information to the right person.
All right, Elliot, a few things. I misspelled my name, my middle name. It's Angelo, so it should say Jose Angelo Studios. Second, it's very long. Just keep it to what I mentioned was to please leave a message and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. That's it.
Got it. Thank you for the clarification. I've noted that the studio name is Jose Angelo Studios with 2 E's in Angelo. And I'll keep the greeting simple and concise as you mentioned. So to confirm, are you calling to leave a test message or is there something else I can help you with today?
Test message. So can you now play back the new revised voicemail greeting?
I appreciate the feedback, but I should clarify. I'm a voicemail assistant designed to collect messages for Jose Angelo Studios, not to record or play back greetings. Those types of system settings would need to be updated
No.
directly
I think
through
we're
your...
having a misunderstanding. I just simply want you for me to listen to the voicemail greeting.
I understand now. You'd like me to repeat the greeting back to you. Here it is. Thank you for calling Jose Angelo Studios. Please leave a message and we will get back to you as soon as possible.
Perfect.
Great. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
No, that's it. Last thing is I have an existing business phone number. It's 510-565-8724.
Got it. I've noted your business phone number, 510-565-8724. Thanks for providing that. If you need any updates to your voicemail setup in the future, just let us know. Have a great day.
Thanks. Now, do we end the call?
You're welcome.
Okay.
So it's a start. As you understand, you need to add more instructions, do more iterations, add a knowledge base. And then what you can do further is you can connect it via webhook to like a smarter system.
And I see you can choose different models to transcribe. This is what you were talking about. This is STSS, it's the speak to speech. What was the acronym?
Text to speech and speech to text.
So TSTT?
TTS.
TTS?
STT.
STT. And then you can also have different models here, and then the voice as well. Elliot sounds not the type of person I would want to hang out with, or the one that want to answer my calls. So let's listen through some other ones.
So I'm Clara. Fun, sharp, and look, I do not waste your time. Watch this. Same voice, completely different delivery.
Much
I
better.
can land a line with wait or just toss it off.
Hey, so I'm Godfrey, high energy all day. And I mean all day.
I like Godfrey. He's the type of energy. I'm a little bit disturbed why he had in it. I do believe in God, but anyways.
Hey there. So I'm Savannah, a little Southern charm.
Hey, so I'm Nico. Real quick, I know what you're doing. You're sitting there clicking through all of us.
Nico's that one probably the best.
Hey, so
I'm Sak.
I'm gonna go with Nico for now. And then you can have fallback a little faster, not too fast. And play it in the call. All right. Assistant waits for user. the first message, assistant. All right. Now the next thing is that I probably need, what do I do next?
Okay. So there are phone numbers over here on the left menu, and create a phone number. You can do, see that's Twilio, where it comes in phone telemetric, bonus, telnix. Then there is a free VAPI number.
Share your screen so people can follow.
Let's do it on your.
Okay, okay. Go back. So what happens if you
Then it from to be connected to some provider.
so I need to import it to Twilio, and from there then I'll be able to connect it all together. Got it. How much does Twilio cost?
I think you need to create a new number.
Okay. And am I gonna go bankrupt because of this? Pricing? Are they
No,
gonna-
it's not that expensive.
And they work with like smaller tier, pay as you go. Pay as you go, perfect. Okay,
Yes.
right, that's already
Mhm.
not helpful. And then VAPI, how much does that cost?
That's also not too expensive for starters. You know, it's also a matter of how much tokens you use for the LLM that's behind that.
Mhm.
And those would be API costs associated. So that's why it's also important to think through how much what LLM does what, for example. Again, back to the same token economics. As